Hello StarCraft fans, and welcome to another replay. This is BillOddie, the indomitable Malcolm, versus JimOntree Dowker. Terran versus Terran Fun Day Monday match. Starting with the traditional good luck have fun, followed by good luck. Of course implying that Dowker does not wish his opponent to have any fun. And let's get the production tabs open. As we can see, just some SCVs going down now. Nice standard beginning for both players. Going to start on the first supply depot there. Mirrored about a second behind by Dowker. So far, neither player knows very much. Both players know what their opponent's race is, but not what their opponent's handicap is. However, Malcolm intending to find out, as we can see, SCV heading across the map. Hopefully soon to be followed by an SCV from Dowker. Nothing so far though. Okay, so this, for those of you who don't know, is more or less the standard Terran opening. You put 2 supply depots and 1 barracks across your top ramp. Dowker doing the same thing here. This will block anyone's attempts to get into your base, but by lowering the supply depots with the use of R, you can get your army out. You see, SCV very nearly got to the top of the ramp here. Malcolm also going for some refineries. Dowker has not. And here we go. SCV having a little bit of a tussle with the other SCV. 4 SCVs decide to join in, and Malcolm runs off. Not much interesting there. Should really be getting up the supply depot in the corner there. That would prevent this SCV from getting in and save a lot of grief. However, down the bottom, Dowker also having a go, but due to this supply depot being up, Dowker cannot get access to his opponent's base. So they're just going to play a little game of tag down at the bottom of the screen there. So what do we have? Not much going on. Marine in production for Dowker, and Reaper in production for Malcolm. You've probably guessed what the handicaps are now. Another barracks going down. Not much happening so far. Dowker have got quite a scarily high number of minerals there. Should really be building some barracks or something. Good way to absorb minerals, because not only do you spend minerals on the barracks, you can then spend even more minerals on making some marines. As we can see here, slightly damaged SCV, probably just had a bit of a tussle with this Reaper, so Dowker likely now has a good idea what his opponent's handicap is. Malcolm, however, don't think he's seen this. Can you see that? Can't see that marine, so probably doesn't have any idea what his opponent's doing. And Orbital Command coming out here, and also Orbital Command already up for Malcolm. That's quite a useful little upgrade for your command center. Gives you energy and abilities which you can use to do various things like cooldown mules, which are kind of super SCVs which will mine at a prodigious rate, give you loads of minerals, and let you build a massive army. So as we can see here, Reaper jumping up the cliff finds 3 marines. Reaper widely realizes yeah, that 3 marines is not a fight it's going to win, and runs away. Also, very rapid healing from Reapers, allowing them to do sort of little engagements in and out quite a lot better than Marines can, because Marines have no healing. Unfortunately, okay, that's not good. This command center probably going to die now, and Dowker's just flying some barracks around. Oh, and okay. That was a good save there. I'm impressed. So now a few marines here. They're not... okay. There we go. Head towards the Reapers. That's it. Scare them away. So a fun fact about Terran buildings. If you want to stop a Terran building from constructing, you don't have to kill the building. You can just kill the SCV producing it. That will stop construction. So now, as we have to see, wait for this other... oh no, he's just going to build a bunker. Okay, this command center still not doing anything. What's Malcolm got? Not much. Supply depot. This supply depot, as we can see, has been upgraded with extra supply, which is another of the abilities that the Orbital Command has. Can give extra supply to your supply depots. What else is going on? Bunker nearly constructed. Bunker's quite useful. Oh, and oh no, bunker looks like it will complete, and they, oh dear, kills SCV. Bunker very nearly built. That's quite disappointing, isn't it? Oh well. So, as we can see, Malcolm is very much enjoying the Reaper's ability here. KD8 charge. 7-second cooldown, but if you have sufficient Reapers, you can get a lot of those out, if one gets to throw one every 7 seconds. Now, Malcolm's going to have a go at the SCVs here. This is one thing Reapers are very good at doing, running around mineral lines and killing the SCVs. Because they're extremely fast units, as we can see. Move speed of a Marine, merely 3.15. Those Reapers, where are they? Move speed, 5.25. So they can quite easily run rings about Marines all day and kill all your workers. Bunker, still not doing anything. But, Command Center is finishing up. Malcolm also, starting Command Center in here, realised perhaps his opponent isn't being very aggressive, so has decided to explode and build bases all over the map. He's going to need them though, because Reapers are roughly twice as expensive as Marines are, due to Marines only costing 50 minerals, and Reapers costing 50 minerals and 50 gas. So yeah, the bunker here protects the Marines inside whilst allowing them to shoot out, and I believe also giving them a range bonus. Is that right? Yes, they get a range bonus. Probably should repair that bunker though. Or not. Anyway, so this is one of the things Malcolm is doing quite well this match, is keeping your Reapers over here. Then if his army's over here, you go over here and kill his SCVs, and if his army's over here, you just run around here and kill his SCVs up here. What Dauka should probably be doing is realising this and build bunkers everywhere. Ah, bunker is getting repaired now, that's good. And split his Marines between the two bases, as we can see he's doing now, because he's building a second bunker over there. Has also put a tech lab here, researched stim, and by the looks of it, also got combat shields. Very useful little upgrade. Gives your Marines 10 extra max HP, which when they only have 45 to start with is quite a useful bonus. So most of the rest of the barracks here have reactors, which allows them to build 2 Marines at once, churn out a massive army, and oh dear, Malcolm's got here, and he's going to kill all of Dauka's SCVs. That's quite saddening. Oh dear. Yeah, this is Dauka probably realising somewhat belatedly he should really have had a few troops in that mineral line. Engineering bay, as we can see also here, will hopefully at some point be researching infantry armour or weapons. Will help the survivability or damage of the Marines respectively. Currently stim going down, stim pack a useful little ability, damages the Marines by 10 health but increases their rate of fire and movement speed quite significantly. Calling some more mules. This is the nice thing about Noble Command, if all your SCVs do get destroyed, you can just call down mules to replace them. Malcolm now have managed to get up to 3 bases, and is going to be able to output quite a prodigious supply of Reapers. Dauka had the possibly better idea of upgrading this one into a planetary fortress. As you can see, it has the rather massive cannon on the top, which deals somewhere in the region of 40 damage per shot and has AoE. So it'll 2-shot Reapers in an AoE. Quite nasty. I think he's also possibly regretting not upgrading this one into a planetary, because it now has very few workers. Beyond that, not much going on. Both players doing a fairly good job of chucking out units. Both players now got on top of their minerals. Neither player building up too much of a surplus there, which is good. Nothing interesting going on here. Okay, is that you throwing down a scan there, Malcolm? I think that's a Malcolm scan. Oh. So Malcolm has realised that this bit is entirely free from Marines. It is, however, no longer free from Marines, and so he's run away again. However, this area is free from Marines, apart from this bunker. As you can see, it's going to get destroyed rather quickly, but it did allow 4 Marines to hold off quite a larger number of Reapers for a good amount of time. Such is the use of bunkers. Dauka, as we can see here, also constructed a sensor tower, which gives sort of vision of everything within the large white circle that you can see there. Hopefully give you an idea of what that is. As you can see, he just sees red dots. He doesn't know what these red dots are, but given that he knows his opponent is on a mono build, he can probably guess. Malcolm, I don't know if he's seen the sensor tower yet. He did see it constructing, and so possibly, whether by luck or by skill, has managed to park his Reapers exactly outside the range of the sensor tower, which is quite unfortunate. Malcolm is informing that you can actually see the sensor tower's vision range on the map, so that little white circle is actually available to the opposing player. He can see it as well as you. So Malcolm there that was skill, he was doing that quite deliberately. And unfortunately, the range of the sensor tower does give Malcolm quite a nice route up round here, up round the back of this, still not seen by the sensor tower, and into Dauka's mineral line, which is a bit of a flaw there, and should probably be rectified quite soon, because here comes lots of Reapers. So you see, +1 weapons now being researched for both players. Malcolm, as we can see, must have thrown down a second engineering bay, because he's also constructing, or researching, +1 arm at the same time. Ah, that's quite bad. He took out the engineering bay. This means no more upgrades for Dauka, until he rebuilds it. Just to check, if the engineering bay gets destroyed while it's researching something, and then you rebuild the engineering bay and research it again, do you have to start from scratch? You do. Okay. So that's quite annoying. So now means if Dauka does manage to get this second engineering bay finished and continue researching the upgrades, he will have to start researching the upgrade from scratch. This planetary fortress here, you see, doing a rather better job of protecting its SCVs than this orbital command. Once again, Malcolm rather cunningly parking his entire army of Reapers just outside the range of the sensor tower. Should probably be getting another sensor tower over here or something. Help see these guys. But I do like to see, however, another bunker and command center. Not sure this is a great idea, really, because generally speaking, when you're constructing a command center, you want to have a few units near it to kind of defend it. These Marines are up here. Reapers are a lot faster than Marines, and Malcolm has, of course, realised, yeah, completely defenceless. You say all he has to do, kill the SCV constructing it, construction ceases. Dauka quite cleverly realised what was going to happen and decided to cancel the command center, which means that it still gets destroyed, but he gets 300 minerals out of it. Yes, Malcolm nearly finished has just finished +1/+1. So as we can see, +1/+1 finished there, and nothing finished here. He's going to again take up that. So yeah, bunkers are good, but they won't hold it off this many Reapers. Also takes out barracks rather fast, it turns out. Not great. So here we go, Dauka by the looks of it spoiling for a fight, but most of these Marines are quite heavily damaged. He is, I think, yep, there's the stim coming out, which will increase their damage by a lot. As you can see, Reapers going down, but grenades are going, Marines are flying all over the place, and Malcolm is going to win that one with a fairly hefty surplus of Reapers, which are now going to go, and for I think the third time this match, kill all the SCVs in that mineral line. Bet he's really regretting not upgrading that one to a planetary. Speaking of planetaries, this one now has 12 kills. I think it's probably going to get quite a lot more. See, another 10 Reapers in production here, whereas only 2 in production for Dauka. Oh, now 1. And that's there, and now 0. That's quite bad. Has decided to try and build another command center here, hoping perhaps that Malcolm won't notice it, or that he'll be too busy killing everything over here to notice it. Maybe. Malcolm killing a lot of supply depots at the moment, which isn't too bad for Dauka. As we can see, he has quite a lot of spare supply. So he's going to have to kill a lot of supply depots before he's able to get supply box. Now this should be quite instructive. 14 kills for the planetary. So Malcolm, realising that he might not win the fight against the planetary fortress, deciding to perhaps more wisely kill all these supply depots over here. You can see Malcolm not really bothered with defense on any of his bases because Dauka has yet to leave his base, as he's been running around trying to see off a veritable army of Reapers. You see Malcolm quite cleverly here merely left these buildings on red health, or burning to death, which means he doesn't have to finish them off because they will burn down for him. Dauka, realising what's about to happen, desperately calling down mules to crank out Marines at a furious rate, from the orbital command over here. Yeah, and we're pretty much just waiting here. So Malcolm, with many, many Reapers on the way, probably at some point going to get bored, come over here, and likely finish this game. Okay, here they go. Now observe. 14 kills, 18 kills. Planetaries are quite good against Reapers. Unfortunately, Reapers are very good against SCVs. And while Malcolm lost quite a lot of Reapers in that fight, Dauka lost all his SCVs. And this means Malcolm is free to build more Reapers, whereas Dauka is rapidly going to run out of minerals. I see both players running up quite a lot of minerals at the moment. Malcolm, I think, because he's spending most of his APM microing Reapers everywhere, and Dauka because he doesn't have the stuff to build any more Marines, although he is stacking quite a lot there. Oh, Malcolm's doing something. As you see, APM quite high. Quite high for both players, though, interestingly. That's alright. So Malcolm just Yeah, running around here. Doesn't want to have a go at this planetary. Planetaries are quite tough and deal a lot of damage to Reapers. Although, is he? Yep, he's going to have a go for it. Here we go. I don't think it's going to make it. Malcolm cleverly, having spread out all these Reapers here, thus reducing the amount that can be hit at any one shot from the planetary. And it's... yep, there it goes. Noble fight, Planetary Fortress. You killed a lot of Reapers, but I'm afraid it wasn't enough. And there goes the GG. Good game.